a lot. I think it's like $20,000-$30,000 on teeth, and
Oh, jeez.
it's like I got 2 slap shots, and I was able to stick my tongue out to this lip,
Ooh.
and
Oh my God.
and then this one's fake too. But you know what the best thing is though? I don't ever have to brush my teeth again. They're all white. They
Oh,
stay
that's
white,
awesome.
and it's great. And yeah, the only thing I'm disappointed now is they're screwed in, and I used to be able to pull them out, and I used to be able to put them in my buddy's drinks for at the bar, and little joke. So everybody, rest assured, if I'm out with a beer with you, don't worry about it. They're screwed in now. So
Awesome.
I don't think there's a better way to end the show than that, personally.
That's amazing.
So
Brilliant.
that being said, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, I love.
Oh, I got a picture too. Oh yeah, it's hilarious, but I won't bring it up. I don't want that individual to know. Actually, you know what? Hey, I got one story you guys are gonna love. I'll end it with this. Okay.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
So my son went to a private school in Montreal, in Westmount. So I remember picking him up early, and all of a sudden we're walking because he had soccer. So we're racing to soccer. So I'm walking out, and this one of the kids turned around, recognized me, and I'm like, they're like, "Oh, Mike Weaver, show me your teeth." So I'm like, "All right." So I pop them out. I'm like, "All right, here's my teeth," and I put them back in. So not even like 2 seconds later, my son's turning around. He's like, "Dad, show me your teeth." I'm like, "Owen," I'm like, "You've already seen my teeth before." He's like, "Show me it too." So I'm like, "All right." I go like this. I pull it out, and the second time I pulled it out, there was this little sore, and it all of a sudden it goes. I'm like, "Ah!" And it goes boom, 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 in a sewer. I'm like,
No.
okay, so the sewer is right beside the sidewalk, right by the lights. So there's the street lights on there. And I got all these people coming out, and I'm looking down. I'm like, those are my teeth down there. I'm like, I could see them. I'm gonna get them. So, anyways, I go up there and I ask the principal. I'm like, "Hey," I'm like, "it's a little awkward." I'm like, "I lost my teeth down a sewer, out front. Do you happen to have some fishing line and a magnet?" So anyway, so I'm down there, Montreal Canadian. I'm fishing for my teeth in the sewer. And I didn't realize that it wasn't real metal. It was like, titanium that doesn't get the magnet. So anyways, she ended up saying, "Oh, I'm going to go get something else." I'm like, "Owen," I'm like, "I could get down there." So picture this. I picked up the grate and I moved it. And I'm looking down, and there was about this size, but it was kind of offset a little bit. So there was only about this much to go in. I went down into that sewer. I grabbed my teeth, and as I was coming back up, I'm like this. So I'm 188 pounds, okay? And for 5'9", that's a lot of weight. And I'm trying to go and pull up myself like this. So it's above my head. I'm like, so it's that moment in time where I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, they're gonna be calling like the firemen to come and get me out of here, Montreal Canadiens, down in the sewer. So I ended up going and pulling myself up all that weight, because I just, that one moment in time, you're like, "Argh!" So I pull it up as I'm getting out, my teeth fall back down.
no.
Anyways, the principal comes, and she has this sweeper and a broom, so she swept my teeth into it, and I got it, and then I ended up just putting them in and see that. I'm just joking. No, I ended up washing it. But it's funny. Oh my God, I was just like, oh yeah. So, anyways, that's my other teeth story.
Another example that you are a doer, man.
I am a doer. A lot of guys would have just said, "I want my teeth back," but I did it.